Hello everyone, this is me and this is part 2 video of optimum design. In this video we will discuss Johnson's method of optimum design. Now there are several methods of optimization, but the Johnson's method is the oldest method. Every optimization method consists of several design equations, and the Johnson's method of optimum design consists of three design equations. The first one in that is the primary design equation. Second one is subsidiary design equation, and the third one is limit equation. Let us see this in detail. The first one is primary design equation, which is abbreviated as PDE. This primary design equation expresses two things. First one is the functional requirement that is to be maximized, and second one is the undesirable effect which is to be minimized. For example, in case of gear, the functional requirement parameters are power transmitting capacity and gear ratio, which is to be maximized as per the requirement. And the undesirable effects are cost, weight, etc., which are to be minimized. Doing so, we get the primary design equation. The second equation is in the Johnson's method is subsidiary design equation, which is abbreviated as SDE. The subsidiary design equation are either the functional requirements or the undesirable effects other than primary design equation. For example, stress equations in any optimum design are generally subsidiary design equations. The third equation is Johnson's method is the limit equation, which is abbreviated as LE. The optimum design is satisfactory. In the optimum design, the satisfactory ranges are available for the values of certain parameters. These ranges are expressed mathematically by equation known as limit equation. For example, usually the tensile stress is less than or equal to yield strength divided by factor of safety is a limit equation. Now to understand this Johnson's method and its three equations, let us see a numerical. Now in the numerical, there are three materials given, their density and yield strength is given in a table. Also length of shaft L is given, which is equal to 0.5 meter. Tensile force acting on the shaft F is given, which is equal to 3000 Newton. And factor of safety FOS is given, which is equal to 2. And we are asked to calculate the diameter, and the objective is to minimize the weight. So we will not just calculate the diameter, but we will minimize the weight of the shaft by Johnson's method. Now the first step is to write the primary design equation. Now since our objective is to minimize the weight, the primary design equation will be the equation of weight, which is equal to W is equal to mg. And since density is mass upon volume, mass can be written as density into volume. Substituting this value, we get weight W is equal to rho Vg. And since volume is nothing but area into length, the equation can be written as W equal to rho ALG, and let us consider this as equation number 1. Now we will simplify this equation until we get the equation of weight equal to all known terms, so that we can substitute the all given terms and calculate the minimum weight of the shaft. Let us see further. In second step, we will write subsidiary design equation SDE. Usually the equation of stress is subsidiary design equation. In this case, subsidiary design equation is stress is equal to force upon area. Substituting it, we get the equation of weight as equal to density rho into force into length into gravitational acceleration divided by sigma, that is stress. Let us say this is equation number 2. In the third step, writing the limit equation, which in this case is stress is less than or equal to yield strain divided by factor of safety. Substituting this equation in equation number 2, in the equation of weight, we get W equal to rho FLG divided by SYT divided by factor of safety. And finally, we get the equation of weight W equal to rho FLG FOS divided by SYT. Now all terms are known to us, all terms are given to us. Density of the material is given, force acting on the shaft is given, length of the shaft is given, G we know, factor of safety is also given, and yield strength of the material is also given in the table. Substituting the values, we get W weight for different material as shown. The weight of steel is 0.573 Newton. For aluminum alloy, the weight is 0.54 Newton, and for titanium alloy, weight is 0.1655 Newton. Now, since the weight of titanium alloy is minimum, selecting it and calculating the diameter which is asked, diameter is calculated as stress is equal to force upon area, and we know area is pi by 4 d square, and stress can be calculated as SYT divided by factor of safety. Substituting yield strength SYT for titanium alloy, we get the diameter equal to 3.09 mm. This is how element is designed using Johnson's method. Thank you.